Hey everybody, Shu here. As everybody knows, our armed forces are getting paid during this government shutdown, except for one, the life-saving branch of the military. That's right, the Coast Guard. And I personally, myself, would love to thank everyone out there that is stepping up and helping the Coast Guard out, like with the food banks that we have at our bases now. And baking cookies and baking food, stuff like that, donating time. All the people that's helping to save us, thank you. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, MSNBC put out a video on Tuesday, I do believe it was the 15th, that explains the whole thing, which I'm going to play that video.
Last thing before we go tonight, a proud history interrupted. This was the message today from the Commandant of the U.S. Coast Guard, Admiral Carl Schultz. Today you will not be receiving your regularly scheduled paycheck. To the best of my knowledge, this marks the first time in our nation's history that service members in a U.S. armed force have not been paid during a lapse in government appropriations. He goes on to say, stay the course, stand the watch, and serve with pride. You are not and will not be forgotten. There are 40,000 men and women on active duty in the Coast Guard, total payroll of close to 90,000. Their motto is Semper Paratus, always ready, and they are. They have fought in all of our wars. They are ready right now. Wherever a vessel is foundering, wherever people are in peril, from drug interdictions to high sea rescues, they are there. From Guam to San Juan, from San Diego to Corpus Christi to Portland, Maine to the top of the Mississippi, they are on duty at this hour. They own the water. Their skilled aviators own the skies. Here's a stat for you. After Katrina, the U.S. Coast Guard saved 33,000 people. They have never needed saving themselves, yet at Coast Guard stations across our country, their neighbors are stepping up. There are food banks open, bake sales, people are making donations, serving free meals. The Red Cross, get this, is actually helping distribute aid to Coast Guard personnel and families in need, because their families are hurting, because Washington is fighting, and from the FDA to the TSA to the IRS, the families of federal workers are suffering through no fault of their own. That is our broadcast on a Tuesday night. Thank you so very much for being here with us. Good night from NBC News headquarters here in New York.
And again, thank you to everyone out there that's helping out. Remember, get a hold of your congressperson and stay tuned for some adventures, hopefully coming up soon. And I do believe in a couple more days we should be having the Fire and Ice show. So remember to hit subscribe and the notification button. So till next time.